Good morning. Welcome to the monthly book review at the West End Library in Laurelton, Pennsylvania. This month again I am going to review the most recent release by an author I have reviewed in the past, David Baldacci. This month's book is entitled The 620 Man and is, as per David Baldacci's usual, full of suspense, espionage, illegal dealings of some sort, and an interesting role of characters. The characters in this novel are not like any of the others that we have read about in other Baldacci books. The premise is basically the same as in other novels, but a whole different approach has been taken. It was refreshing to read a different take on a common genre. A lot of times, trying to figure out the whodunit, or the who is responsible character, is not always easy to figure out, and trying to figure out the whodunit and why is always a drawing card to a book for me. Travis Devine, the main character, works for a high finance and investment company in New York City as a basic level person who was one of 4 entry analysts in a group. It is expected that most of the people in a particular group don't even make it through the first year of employment. The company, Cowell and Cumley, a powerhouse investment company, is considered on the same level as J.P. Morgan and other firms of a similar nature. Having to take a train into work every day and leaving at 6:20 enables Travis to get into the city in time to be at work. The associates are expected to put in extremely long hours and even take their lunch breaks at their desks. It can be a good career if one has the stamina and fortitude to continue. However, Travis only began working there to please his father, who felt that his older sister and brother were more successful that he was due to their career choices. Travis had been in the Army as an Army Ranger and had truly loved the Army, but had been ostracized by his father by his career choice, hence becoming involved as a financial analyst in the investment genre. There was a recent death of an employee at the company where Travis works, and he knew this person. Travis and Sarah, the woman who died, had had a brief romantic relationship. While he tries to delve into her death, he begins finding very suspicious goings-on, not only at his place of work, but in the home which he shares with 3 other people. To add to this suspicion, Travis has received anonymous emails that cannot be traced, but bring up details regarding the co-worker's death. Being approached by fictitious police and the real police is put in a position to help look into the death of his friend. Then another death takes place, with the victim being another co-worker. Then the parents of the first victim are murdered, and the person involved with the investment company is found dead in his home. Fingers which had been pointing to Travis in regards to these deaths are now removed after the police receive information that Travis has actually been helping with the investigation indirectly through Homeland Security Office of Special Projects. He begins to uncover money laundering to enemies of the U.S. He's expected to move deeper into the underworkings of the company to get to the truth of their workings. In addition to the murders taking place, the owner of the company is unable to be found. Whether he is in hiding or something more happened to him is another facet of what Travis looks into. Eventually, the truth comes out, and it plays into the type of high finances that are relevant in today's society and the shufflings of monies between good and bad forces. My brother and I have, both having read this novel, have discussed it several times, and we agree that it is one of David Baldacci's best books, if not his best. Take the early wake-up call and jump aboard the early train with the 620 Man.